Smith really is. Nobody knows how Robert De Niro really is. Nobody knows how Meg Thee Stallion really is. 20 years ago, they were the only thing that we knew about when it came to celebs, because celebs, there was a gatekeeper. You had to get a record deal to be a musician. You had to be a professional athlete to be able to be an NBA player or NFL player. You had to be a pro athlete. If you wanted to be an actor, you needed to be in Hollywood to some degree. But the gatekeeping is gone. The gate's destroyed. So now that the gate is destroyed, celebrities don't have the same allure that they used to have. They don't have the same intrigue and mystique that they used to have.
Thank you. How you doing, Hunter? I told you 7 o'clock, man. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. How you doing? Cheers. We're trying to be a little bit more consistent, all right? Let me know if the fan's too loud or you can hear me. My hand's tired. Let me know TV's not too loud. I'm listening to Myron right now. I like watching Myron. He's on kick right now. I know. First like, thank you. Most loyal. Appreciate it. All right, give it up to Hunter. Hunter's my loyal follower, subscriber. How you doing today, Myron? Hunter? What are you doing today? How's it going over there? Kentucky, right? You said Kentucky, right?
And then they continue to just kind of leapfrog and grow.
There you go.
And then they fake it until they make it. Neon did a fantastic job of doing it for me.
All right, that's good. Good. I've been hanging out with friends. That's good. All right.
Like made it work for them. That's a good example.
That's a good thing to do. I wish I had friends to hang out with, but you guys are my friends on my chat. I don't have too many friends in real life. My good friend's gone right now. He's far away working right now. He'll be back soon. He's working out in New Jersey right now. I know you're my friend. I know you're my friend. I know you're my friend.
I'm not trying to be an asshole or whatever. I'm actually
You're a gamer, right? Say you're a gamer?
So he was able to do it in a way.
Ruby Cola, how you doing? You're back. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. Hey, if you came back, you subscribed, right? If you did, give me a hit me a like. There you go. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. Ashley Escalante. All right. All right. People are coming back. Hi, guys. Let me turn on the volume, guys. I got Byron right now talking about botters and stuff. And I decided to make that like kind of like the head topic today about streamers and how some of these big streamers, how they're so big and they still bot. You know, I got my my studio stuff, and it's been telling how my numbers are climbing and stuff. I even got an email today. It was funny. I kind of laughed. It's a little too soon right now. So, CaliforniaBear619, congrats. You can now apply the YouTube Partner Program. Ooh. Hi, California Bear. Your channel is on the rise. You can now apply to the YouTube Partner Program. Start with application. If accepted, there we go, which I probably won't, most likely, you'll have opportunity to earn and grow your community through the channel memberships. So basically, they want me to open up a membership to charge you guys a membership. I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't do that till I hit at least 1,000 or more. And then where I can do extra perks. Yeah, I'll make it as cheap as possible, but that's not in the works right now at all. I know you are. Spider Editor 12. You are loyal. You know, if you are real loyal, give me a like. I really appreciate it, all right? Let me change the chat here so I can see you guys, all right? Because I can't really read the chat on the phone when it starts moving up. Hold on, guys. Let me catch up, all right, guys? Yeah, you guys are loyal. I appreciate it. Yeah, you guys have helped me climb really fast to 500, actually. That's this email from Facebook. Facebook. Did I just say that? Man, I just really neutral now. I'm sorry, dude. Man, that was bad, wasn't it? Why did I say Facebook? I should have done that. I meant to say YouTube, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, YouTube. No disrespect. Let me enlarge this. I gotta get my prescription changed. I already went in. I just have to go and get my glasses changed. Ashley's got the sub. Thank you very much for the sub. Really appreciate it. You're more than welcome to come in our chat. It's we try not to bully. We don't spam. We support each other's, everybody's ideas and thoughts. We have discussions. We don't really have debates or arguments here. So we kind of have fun with trolls sometimes, you know. So we can keep it within a, you know, intelligent, humorous level, all right, without being disrespectful or being anyway, all right. But that's pushy. But what's your thoughts on the mod situation? Well, it's getting close to that, honestly. Let's just go a little longer, see how it goes, and then we'll probably see about mods. Like I said the other day, I have to meet some of these people off YouTube, so I have to figure out somehow how we're gonna like conversate outside YouTube, so we can maybe like get together and make a plan how we're gonna do this monitor thing and set it up. And I probably have more than one monitor, a handful of them. Actually, that way you can switch around. Not everybody's gonna have to come on at the same time. People can come on and off. You know what I'm saying? So I just see my chest going real fast right now, guys. So let me go back up. Let me go back up. Okay. So, okay, that's up. I'm not trying to push. No, you're not pushing. It's a good subject. We have talked about the mods, about it. Spider Editor 12, yeah, you are loyal. Thank you for stopping by, being loyal, giving me the likes, appreciate it, and the subscriptions. Yes, we are loyal. You guys are loyal. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. The fan is kind of loud. Okay, I'll turn off the loud. All right. Well, let me know if mine's too loud because he curses a lot. Yeah, he's a little bit vulgar. All right. How's that? Is that better? Am I loud enough now too? Let me know, Hunter. Okay, Tom, Timmy 12. Yo, I'm gonna donate $200. Man, if you donate 50 cents, I'll be really happy. But whatever you want to donate, I really appreciate it. You don't have to donate $500. You donate $500, man. $500 would buy me a new laptop, man. I'm not gonna ask for that, man. Hell, 500 pesos, man, would be great right now. This moment right now, I'm such a broke right now. I think for the gesture, I'll take a like. I'll take 5 likes right now. That's what I like. Thank you, though. Sometimes. All right, Petit Kaboo 123, return. Yeah, right on. Thank you for returning. All right, people are coming back. Right on. All right, see now I found out I have to come back at 7 o'clock every day. It's a Saturday night. It is today. What is it? April 18th, Saturday. Okay, 7:13. So that is the time, guys. That's the time I'm gonna make it now. Designate 7 o'clock. All right, guys. Okay, not pushing, but what's your thoughts on the mod? I thought I already addressed that. All right. Okay. Chat moved on. Spotters to donate. Okay, well, I appreciate it, guys. If you donate, you do. If you don't, that's okay too. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm doing it because I need to get this external real bad because it's cutting into my not being able to, be out there and stream and stuff. Because I want to do some live streaming out there. That's what I really want to do. And my the memories are full, and I can't dump the memory from here already. This got internal memory. It doesn't have an external, little chip thing. Phone. Anyways, whatever you guys, I appreciate it. Whatever you guys can donate, I appreciate it. I'll let you guys know. If you guys want to be named, I'll name you guys out. Hey, such and such donated. I'll just say thank you. People have donated already. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Some people have remain anonymous also. Okay, got donated. $500. Yeah, it's better. Whoa. So sure thing, 222. Wait, I donate $90. I just donated. I will be there. Okay, well, thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate it, man. You guys are so generous. I really appreciate it. Everybody's so generous today. My God. Generous Saturday today. Alright, we got our first one today. Legendary LMAO. Alright. That's alright. Anyways, so legendary. Right on, man. Let him go. It's okay. You know, he's contributing to the chat, I guess. But do me a favor, hit that like button, please. Just play it. There's 5 people, only 3 likes right now. Legendary, I don't even know what you're talking about. I really don't. I don't even know what that is. Might as well speak another language. But anyways, Myron right now, I'm watching one. Oh, yes, by Gio. Myron, he's how do I describe Myron? I already talked about geopolitics. But right now he's talking about bombing and stuff. He's talking about the streamers and stuff. Without naming names. She showed Neon right now. She's notorious for view-botting. Notorious for view-botting. You know, not taking it away from the kid. The kid he's a good streamer. I like him. He likes to laugh and stuff. And I like his style and everything and stuff. But he does view-bot. I don't think it's necessary, really. I really don't think it's necessary, but I don't think it is. The people that are at fault are Kick and Twitch that allow it. Period. But whatever. I mean, if they allow it, hey, don't hit the player, hit the game, right? I hit the like button and subscribe if you want to do it. Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Legendary. And I have no idea who that is. I have no idea who that is. So, if you're a fan of that, then like, good for you. I appreciate it. Alright, well, good. I hope you feel better later. No, I don't play Roblox now. My kids play Roblox. Both my 6-year-old and my 11-year-old play Roblox. I don't play Roblox. Okay, can you play Steel, Brain Rot? Play games. I don't really play games. I'm not a gamer. Well, thank you. I don't have the equipment to play games like this. I'm still kind of a counselor now. I'm almost embarrassed to tell you guys what I still have. I don't have a PS5. I only have a PS4. I only have a PS3. Yeah. My last PSP was a PS2. One Xbox. Yeah. You can be eventually, but we're gonna have to talk outside, okay? We're gonna have to talk outside. So we'll talk about that later, okay? Don't be sorry. We'll talk about that later on. Got a message from my wife. Message is coming for bagging. Where we started. Okay, brother. Carton on top. You get only one warning, okay? You gotta watch your language. Okay, Hunter, come back later on. Alright, no problem. Thanks. Okay. Well, we'll think about the mod thing, alright? Thank you. Okay, Hunter, bye. Thank you. Come back later. Thank you again for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thank you for the like. guys made it to 500. I really appreciate it. Oh, my back's fucking today. What is it? I don't know. Check it. Okay, so who's Brad art, by the way? I don't know who's Brad. Karen said, who got asked for Brad art? Who's Brad art? Can you elaborate? I almost missed Ruben. You're watching baseball or something. Put you guys up close so I don't have something to hold the phone. There, can you hear me now? I had you guys over here, that's why. Can you hear me now? Is that better now? That's because you're right next to the fan of the laptop right there. That's why. Sorry. Alright, I'm sorry, guys. The thing that holds my phone for my tripod broke. So I have to lean it against something and not have to hold the phone all the time and my arm gets tired. Oh my god. This is what we got today, huh, guys? Alright, it picks Chris Hansen. Let's let's change the subject here. We got people talking about some other stuff here, man. I don't want to talk about that stuff. Mr. Judo, I can't do that. Alright? Sorry. That's just not gonna happen on my channel. You're on the wrong spot. What's up with... Oh, you know what? It probably needs to be updated. And there's no memory for that, too. Watch. Mary Malsori. Hey, what's going on? Are you coming back? Did you come back from somewhere before? Let's see. Messenger. Not much. Right on. Where are you coming from, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? Just chilling? Same here, man. I decided to come at like 7 o'clock now to try to make that more of a permanent thing now. It seemed like a lot of people came on at first. And like, I don't know. The trolling kind of got scary. It seems like all the kids are still awake right now. Mr. Joseph, something. I don't even understand what language you're talking in anymore. I never came here before. Oh, right on. Well, welcome aboard for the first time. This is my channel, CaliforniaBear619. I am in San Diego, California, in the U.S. I don't know where you're coming from. All right. Well, stay if you like. And if you like this channel, you can subscribe and come back whenever. You know, hang out in this chat. This chat right now is kind of little kind of weird right now. These kids right now are kind of trolling with some stuff, and I'm not reading it out loud because it's just not something I want to read and give them the effort. You know what I mean? Okay. There we go. Open. I don't know. Some sort of messenger. Alrighty. There. Anyways, anybody else? Anybody else want to go on timeout? Anybody else want to go on timeout? Does anybody else want to go on timeout? No? Nobody else wants to go on timeout? So, Miriam, where are you coming from, by the way? Miriam Al Mansouri, 804167. I don't know. Right on. Half Latino, half Arab. Cool. Are you on the West Coast? Like in the Americas? Are you in Europe? Are you in the Middle East? Whereabouts in the what parts of the world you're at coming from, by the way, if you don't mind me asking. You don't have to give your specific location, by the way, but I'm just asking. Let's see. The Goose Gangsters. What is this stream? Delete this stream from the internet. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, bring on another one. Bring on another one. I thought I visited Spain a lot. Okay, because I have family there. Right on. I've always wanted to visit Spain. I always wanted to visit Spain. They have some beautiful places there. I am actually born and raised in San Diego, California, in the U.S. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm from, U.S. California. I've never been to Europe, actually. I've never been to Europe. I've only been to parts of Asia. That's it. Brother, no good. Well, you can like and subscribe, no problem. That's fine. Brother just went on a timeout. That's all. Brother get a little too hyper. Brother need a little timeouts. That's all. Is that okay, Temple or Gorgon? Yeah, Dodgers all the way. What can I say, man? I can't take anything away from the Dodgers. You know what I mean? I gotta give them their props. They're a super team. Hey, we got the money, man. You spend that money, you get all the best players, man. They're doing good, real good right now. But yeah. It could be a possibility. It could be a possibility repeat. You know, we'll see. It's still a long season, but it's a possibility. We shall see. I mean, they really showed something. So double X, Sheba X, whatever. That don't feed Uncle Crank in the White Castle parking lot. It's not worth it. All right. Well, don't feed Uncle. All right, but give Uncle a like, please. Please give Uncle a like and a subscribe too. By the way, if you don't mind. Man, summer's really asking for it today. So I got 7 likes. Thank you very much. Hannah loves Chester says hi. Hello, how you doing, Hannah loves Chester? Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Let's bring some more. Let's bring some more. What on watch? What on watch? Iran declares Strait of Hormuz closed. Tornadoes in the Midwest. I don't watch news. I don't know, but if I listen to music, I'm gonna get a copyright strike. I don't want to do that again. So where's Hannah Lechester come from today? By the way, that's 8 likes. Thank you again. By the way, how has your day been, brother? Well, Mr. Ennis, saludos. Hannah, my day's been alright today. I finally got started moving around today. Earlier today, I had an epidural shot for my lower back done earlier this week, and I was laid out for a couple days. So I got a little bit of gardening done, but it was overwhelming, so I had to stop. And I can't take any pain medication actually, so I kind of like took a nap. I'm awake now. I'm up. So I said I'll start my stream at 7 o'clock today and see how you guys are doing today. How you doing, Mr. Na? How you doing, man? What's for dinner today? I'll tell you what, man. I got this bread art guy, dude. I'm like dealing with this guy, man. He's been like just constantly coming in, man. Constantly coming in. But as long as he's coming in to give me likes, give me likes. Cooking some chicken teriyaki with rice. Oh, nice. Sounds healthy. I did a lot of walking today, by the way, just to let you know. Oh yeah, Hannah. I do walking sometimes, but dude, it was hard, man. Like I said, I haven't walked, so I had the epidural. So I don't know if it's from the epidural or just my back, just like my lower back and hips. Oh man, it's killing me today. It's like walking back up the hill. I went down the hill, got me a monster, and I got some lotto tickets. And not just one, too. I got a power and I got super. I always only got you get one, so I spent $3 whopping today. Yeah, let's please stop, brother. Brother, stop, stop, brother, stop, please stop, please stop. Hope on, thank you. You know what? I think they're gonna play the game. There's an insurance. They're just gonna dry it up and everything. But what I got going for me already, that I'm beyond the therapy and I'm beyond the medication because I can't take the pills and all that stuff. So right now they're doing the epidurals and they're gonna see that that's just not gonna help. So I think surgery is gonna be in my future. If not this year, it's gonna be in the near future, and I think that's gonna be done for me. I'm gonna be done. I'm probably, you know, I'm probably gonna be wheelchair bound. Basically, is the way I'm looking at it. Because walking now is getting really. I mean, yeah, it wasn't fun today, guys. I haven't walked. I haven't walked since I had the epidural done on Wednesday, and halfway, like getting home already, I got really sore and tired, and I've been laid out since then. And today, walking up the hill, and actually walking up the hill that day, I was struggling, and today it was really bad. It was painful actually. So we'll see. But thank you, Hannah. Appreciate it. Okay, you want to go Titanic or Olympic Britannic or Queen Mary? You know what? I like the Queen Mary, by the way. That's a really nice ship. I've been on the Queen Mary. I've never been on the other ones. I've only been on the Queen Mary. That's a nice boat, ship, should I say, over on Long Beach. It's a museum. So Orkbrook says, "Yo, why he kinda." So Mr. Ennis, no, so wheelchair no bound would be sad. Yeah, it would be sad, but you know what, man? It is what it is. I just got hey, bro. I'm just like not you know. no, no Zeller farting my Fruit Loops. Why? That's nasty, dude. Why would you want that? That's gross. Hannah Chester asked me where I'm from. I was born and raised in San Diego, California. SD, San Diego, California. Hence the Padres. Which another person had to rub it in and says, "Yay, Dodgers." Yeah, I do, brother. I do. But I just haven't lately because the doctor told me to take it easy. I'm still gonna do the steps. Trust me, I'm not gonna give up. But like I said, I did realize today that this is the first time that I've noticed how difficult it was. Um, maybe I don't know. We're gonna see. I don't know what the prognosis is gonna be. I'm not trying to be negative. My back is that bad. My back is really that bad. Where I don't think physical therapy is going to make a difference. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I have such an issue with my spine that the only corrective thing is going to be surgery. If you have time, look up spinal stenosis. You look it up and then look what like when it gets like severe, like not mild. Like I went from having like mild, when they first saw it, like mild and stuff. They said it back in 2011 to now it's like severe, like it's bad. It's really bad. So basically, what happens is your vertebrae, it calcifies. You're getting bone growing out of the vertebrae, and it's like it's crushing it's crushing my the disc. It's crushing the disc, and it's also pushing against my nerve, my spinal cord. All right. So basically, what's happening? It feels like my body's like being cut in half. It feels like somebody's sticking, like jabbing me with like a screwdriver from both ends, and just like kind of prying my back apart. That's what it feels like. And it goes from being a mild like pain to like really severe sometimes, and I can't take pain pills because of my stroke. I can't take certain medications, and because of my kidneys. I've gone through this already, man. That's what I'm saying. I've been on pain pills like for like ever, man. I've been on pain pills since like maybe 2010. My go-to thing was ibuprofen, and that's a no-no now because of my kidneys. But yeah, I'll do the stats, man. I'm moving around. I'm not giving up, dude. That's what I do outside. That's what's been keeping me like since my stroke, is going out there with my chili plants. I go out there and I water them and like I transplant them, whatever. And it keeps me busy till the sun comes out, like 10, 11 in the morning. I'm done because I can't work out in the sun. I almost passed out today because my blood sugar got down like 66. My meter went off. I got my meter right here. It went off. In fact, it's probably dead already. It was supposed to die today at a certain time. I'm going to check it out right now so I can take it off. No, I still got 4 hours actually on it. McLovin, good morning. Hey, I saw your live stream, by the way, but it was recorded already. That's a nice scene, my brother. And I saw these nuts in my face. By the way, that was funny. By the way, man, it looks like you're having a good time. How's Shesha? I'm not mean much. It may not mean much, but I'll be praying. No, I appreciate it. Prayers go a long way. They go a long way. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Hannah. I really appreciate it. And good morning from Subic Bay, McLovin. McLovin is a kind of I don't know, an acquaintance from YouTube, and I made an acquaintance to him through Instagram, whatever. I've talked to him a couple times. Right now, he's in the Philippines. He's recently retired. Let's wish him well. He's out there having a good time right now. Oracle Bros S or P, California. I don't get S or P. Don't get it, brother. Okay. Neem Fam UK. Today's street dog bite me. What should I do? I apply antibiotics and out, man, because you never know. If it's a dog that I would go find out the owner's dog and vaccinate it. If not, I go to the clinic because you never know. So be careful with that. Be careful with that stuff, man, because rabies is no joke. I hope it's okay. That's okay, but you never can be too safe with dog bites. So Aaliyah Woodbury says hi with a taco. Well, hello with a taco in a hand. No taco in my hand. See, if I was a leftist, I'd be that's racist. That's racist. Elephant Harold Fielding 95. I got bitten. I got antibiotics, but it made me grow from after effects. Okay. Well, I got bit by a cat one time, man. It got infected, but it turned out all right. Damn cat. I was at the mall. I was in the movies, and I came out, and somebody left a note on my on the windshield of my truck. Said, "Hey, be careful when you turn your truck. There's a cat that went in there." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "All right." I was gonna get my truck inside. I saw there was a paper there, and I looked. I'm like, "Oh," and I opened my hood. Sure enough, there was a kitten in there stuck in my. I guess they were trying to get a kitten and ran underneath my truck and went inside my engine. So when I went in there to try to get it out, it just wow, dude, it just right into my like my knuckle. It lodged in my knuckle. Like pulled my hand out, and it was like on my knuckle as a kitten, and I shook it loose, and it like broke off, and I started running off. Yeah, I remember that. It was lodged in my knuckle, man. What time is it for me right now? 7:43 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, let's see. West Side Edits 805. I got crazy 1963 Impala. There's no other like in the world. Right on. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a nice Impala. I wish. Do you have videos of it or any pictures? I'd like to see it. I'm fond of Impalas, man. I like Impalas. My favorite one's a '64 convertible. I don't know why. I just like them. When I seen videos and stuff and the car shows and stuff. And actually, it had to be a candy apple metallic, or actually metallic candy apple, or actually green apple metallic, man. Oh, dude, that's a beautiful car. No, I didn't break his tail off. I got bitten and got antibiotics. Made my knee. I didn't break his tail off. What happened was I shook it off. The cat was still hanging when I pulled my hand from my truck in the dark. The cat was still like bit like this on my finger. It was a kitten, and I was shaking because it was hurting, and it just let go, and the cat started running. But it was like the see, I'm holding the phone, so let me put the phone down for a minute. So, anyways, when I pulled my hand out of the engine trying to grab the kitten like bit my finger, my knuckle, and this tang was stuck in my neck right here, like deep in the knuckle. So I couldn't grab it. So I would like shake my hand, ow, and when it finally released, it let go. That's what happened. Am I stoned? No, I'm not stoned. By the way, are you? Puff pass, my friend. Puff puff pass. If you're gonna, sharing is caring. By the way. So Louise anti Roblox or Louise I Roblox. You can tell me Louis because my username is kind of long and high. So hi, Brandon Lee. Did you eat the cat after? No, I didn't eat the cat after, bro. I'm not. I don't eat cats, man. Well, that's not the cat I eat, by the way. I eat different kind of cat, if you know what I mean. All right. And, Waits out to me. No, I'm not stoned. Denmark Music says hello. Hello. You subscribe. Thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Welcome to my community, or should I say our community. We are 500 plus strong, and we're going for 600 this. Well, hell, man. Let's just say it right now. My goal was 500 by this summer. Let's go 600 by this summer, guys. So thank you. Welcome aboard. We got a loyal community here. Denmark music. So I take it you're coming from Denmark, right? And you might like music, I guess. Do you play music? All right. Jessica, K5Y, Sonic X, hide in your teddy bear's face. Great, grow me smile, and he will be fine for me. Okay. Just Carry Guy, Z8Y, anything but jobs. Well, yeah, for the moment now, yeah. For the moment, this is my job right now. A job without pay, but spending time with you guys is payment enough. So my blood sugar is 111 right now. It's going up and down. Let's see. My friend sent me a message. God bless my friend. Okay, trust me, YouTube doesn't always work. I quit my job for this shit and almost lost everything. Well, I don't want to make YouTube my job. Trust me, dude. I'm not saying that either. I'm not saying that at all, man. This is a hobby, actually. This is the hobby, but I'm trying to make it grow as much as I can. I mean, I've this is my baby. This thing's grown. It'll be 3 years old this June. But no, I'm not trying to make it like my career. I mean, if it does, cool. But I'm not like having to hold my breath. By any means. Moose R11 says, "Hey, bro, quit your fucking job." Well, if I had a fucking job, I would quit it. But you know what? I think, well, my job didn't quit me. My body quit me, actually. I didn't want to quit my job. I love my job. I love my job. I had to quit my job because my body quit me, actually. I had a stroke. I love my job. My job, I made a lot of fucking money on my job. I love my job. I love my job. I should say my career. It wasn't a job, it was a career, by the way. It's going to work out. You're a humble ass guy. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to. Damn, sorry, bro, to hear that, but this whole thing's going to work out for you. I'm all right. It's all right, man. Thank you. You know what? I like the encouragement. Thank you, guys. I'm just a fat guy on the couch, just talking on stream, and I'm just saying, you know what? Why the fuck not? Excuse my language, kids. I say, why the fuck not? If people could do it, why not me give it a try? And I've been doing it now. I've been doing live streams every day now for the last couple of weeks, and it seems like I'm growing people. I mean, yeah, I get trolls, I get sometimes haters, but I get people that come back and like are kind of like, hey, they interact. We have topics. Sometimes they're kind of heavy duty topics, but at the end of it, it's never a disagreement, and that's what I like about these things, that we have conversations. A conversation is a conversation, not an argument, not a debate. We listen to each other. We have input. We ask each other, "What do you think?" Well, what do you think? Well, this is what I think. What do you think? And that's what we have, and that's what we do. And that's what I want to do with this eventually. I want to open a panel where we can have a panel and we can, have a panel where we can talk, kind of like they do on TikTok, where people get together and like talk, but gonna have to have moderators and stuff like that in the future and whatnot. I mean, it's in the works right now. You know what I mean? But thank you, Moose. I thank you for stopping by. I don't think I've ever seen you before, but thank you for the encouragement. If you haven't yet, please, if you can hit that like button, and if you'd like to subscribe, please subscribe to my channel. And you're almost more than welcome here. And your input is always welcome. Today, like topic was because I was watching Myron when I first started my live stream, and he was talking about Buve waters, and that you know that's something that I'm really against because some of these guys or some of these people, some of these streamers, they're big enough already. They don't need the bots. They're big already, you know. It's like, but they do it to kind of somehow look like they're jacking their numbers, and then they brag about like, hey, like they accomplished something, but you're botting. What it, you know? I mean, I take pride and say, hey, you know what? Organically, I grew. I was pretty much begging for 50 people so I can do it off my phone, you know. And now I'm doing it off my phone because I can't afford a damn webcam because my cam on my laptop broke, you know, and on the microphone on my laptop broke, so I have to hold a cell phone because the damn holder on my phone broke. But here I am doing live streams, just blah blah blah, you know, talking. And Big Cheese says he gay, he gay, he gay. Big Cheese says he gay. Oh my god, dude. You people are so stuck on the gay thing, like it's a bad thing, like that's a put down. And no, I'm not gay. Unless you see gay as in happy, I am a happy guy. And then Gunther Butter says, no, he ain't. Big Cheese, ban that guy for real. Nah, I'm not gonna ban him. Everybody gets a chance. The only people that get banned are the people that start like spamming. Those are the people that get banned. And they're like obnoxious, start spamming, or they get abusive. You know, then that's when like okay, I give them a warning. They get a timeout, and they come back. Boom, that's it. Okay, let's see. That's cool. God, this is. I'm gay as fuck. Then, well, then whatever. That's good. You know, I mean, if you're gay, you're gay. If you're not, you're not. It's all good. It doesn't matter. You can be gay. Or you cannot be gay. It's okay. Shit, I'm gay too. If you say so, honestly, it's whatever, man. It don't matter, dude. Let's all be gay. Let's all be gay then. Let's all be happy and gay together. Ay, ay. Yeah, it's a fun thing, guys. You know, I got 14 likes here. Thank you, guys. Thank you. He knew it. Big Cheese knew it. Big Cheese is the expert on gayness, by the way. That's how he knows it. Big Cheese. Big Cheese. Would you like to indulge? How do you know when people are gay? I've been asked this before. What's my favorite movie? I would say Shawshank Redemption is one of my favorite movies. And just the other day, actually, I was flipping around, and Goodfellas. I like Goodfellas also too. I like Goodfellas. That's another good one. There's a lot of them that I like, but I like older movies. Open season? Doesn't sound familiar. It almost sounds like a cartoon. Movie open season? Oh, with the car. Yeah, you know what? I don't remember seeing that animation. Looks cute, but no, I haven't seen that one yet. No, I haven't seen that one yet. Oh, yeah, yeah. Bully Place says, Jesus loves you, bro. Well, thank you. Jesus loves you too. Jesus loves everybody. Oh, Spaceballs is a classic, man. Bully Place. I know about Jesus. I've never met him personally, but I know about Jesus. And we've discussed Jesus on this channel before. And that's not a subject that I want to get into again today, but if you guys want to go that route, we can go that route. It seems like that's a discussion that comes around every other day. So, have at it, guy. All right, bro. He loves you so much that he died for you. Well, that's what they say. Katie says Jesus got that thing for real. Well, let me ask you this right now, Boogie Place. Was it Boogie Place that said that actually? When did you first hear about Jesus? Let me ask you now. When did you first hear about Jesus? How did you first hear about Jesus? Who first explained to you about Jesus? There you go. In that order. Let's put Al Jazeera. See what they have to say. What BS going on there? Yeah, they got documentary. Andrew Tate and Clavicular. Oh boy, I really want to watch that, don't I? I got two people on. Oh, my back, man.
Something colossal is unfolding.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Deep Arabic house. My wife keeps sending me messages. Oh, my son. He's so cute. My other phone's messenger's not working. I don't know why. Don't know what's going on, guys. And she's gonna call me in a minute right here, and I won't be able to answer it. So I'm sorry, guys. If it comes in, I can't answer on my phone. I'm gonna have to hang up the stream. My family comes first, guys. No matter what. My wife and boys always. Ooh, that's kind of eerie looking. Anyways, so no answer, huh? All right. I was just wondering. I mean, that's cool. I admire people that are like really into Jesus, and they feel that whole thing, and they want to preach it and stuff. But I'm interested. What is it that they feel? What is it? What is it that they first like? What made them? Them. Not the peer pressure from their family, not the peer pressure from their church, not the peer pressure from, what I'm saying? Because that's what I felt all throughout. No matter what religion it was, because growing up, I was never pressured by my family, my mom and dad. It was two different religions, one being Catholic and the other one Seventh Day Adventist, and neither one really pressured me. I did have to go to church and mass and whatever. That was right there. I had to go. I even said it right there. I had to go. That wasn't a choice. But as far as like participating, as far as being baptized and making your first communion and your what is that, the confirmation and stuff, I started getting pressure from some of my relatives, and I tell them, no, I don't have to. What do you mean you don't? I'm like, no, I don't have to. Why? It's like they're like shocked, that I said that. I said, no, I don't have to. It's like, I don't have to. And it's the same thing happened on the other side. I really started really getting into that other side, and I liked it a little bit, but I wasn't too sure And then I was like getting pressured about, it's like, hey, we're gonna get baptized and everything. So okay, well, good for you. Well, when are you getting baptized? Well, I'm not sure, but what aren't you sure about? Why aren't you like, why are you negating? Why, Then I started getting accused that I didn't believe in Jesus, that I was gonna go to hell and all this stuff. And I've had this conversation before, and I said, you know what, I'm not digging this at all. One of those people was actually my own cousin. Like he was like my cousin, like my brother. Like that's how close I was to this cousin. And he pretty much like took the side of his church and his friends and his buddies, and like they're all saying that I was going to go to hell. I said, well, I guess I'm going to hell then, from what you think. That's my choice then, and that's where I stand with that. Doesn't believe that mean that I don't believe in Jesus. Doesn't believe that I'm against Jesus. And I'll leave it at that. I've said it before already. I'm not going to say it again because it hurts people's feelings when I say this. So I'm not going to say it. All right? I'll leave it at that. I'm just not a Christian. I'm not a Christian. I'm not Muslim. I'm not nothing. I am. I do believe in what you people call God. I just have another name for that. But I just say this: I believe the same thing that you do, in a different way. That's all. It works for me. It doesn't work for many people because they don't understand. They can't fathom. Like, well, how is that possible? How's that? Because you have to like not think that way. You have to accept that other people have different views. Catholic. I was baptized Catholic, but I'm not Catholic. I'm not practicing Catholic. I was baptized Catholic when I was very young. But no, I didn't. I didn't do my first communion or confirmation or anything like that at all. Like I said, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I mean, I admire, my family are like devout Catholics. My aunts and uncles and they're my cousins and their kids. They're all, But like I said, there's things that I've read, and I'm like, well, it's like, are you even reading the Bible? Or do you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm nobody to question their beliefs or their understanding of things. Like I have my understanding and my beliefs, and that's it. I'll leave it there. I'm not here to push anything on nobody or discuss anything with anybody or argue anything with anybody. It's only the people that come at me and try to, force their beliefs and their thoughts and whatever views. Okay, when I say I don't really wish to, but when they like start like pushing and get me against the corner somewhere, and like, okay, now I have to come back. And like most people won't be able to handle it after a while because it goes against what they, rationalize. That's it. I talked about this a couple of days ago. I had a couple Mormon girls come to my doorstep, and I told them I wasn't really interested. I'm sorry, and you know, and like one girl, well, she was like the one that was being trained, I guess, and she said, "Oh, okay," and then the other one, well, when do you have time? I said, "I don't have time. I'm not interested." Well, why? And now, stupid me, I just like I said, I don't agree with things in your religion. That's all. Well, like what? I'm like, dude, that's when I opened up my thing. I'm like, God, she set me up. She'll set me up for her, like, and I just started like spewing out things, and then she's, well, no, it is. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it was. It was like this, and your founding fathers were like this. And like, she just wasn't hearing it. She just wanted to read to me what she was trained to read at the doorstep to try to recruit people. I said, no, you're out of your league, lady. I said, I told you already, I didn't want to hear it, but you're impeding. You're on my property, so now I'm telling you, you have to go. You leave my property. You're not welcome here. I didn't do it as that nice, by the way. I was really mean about it and rude and vulgar about it at the end. It's just, you have to deal that way in fellowship with some people and stuff. So yeah. Did I feel bad about it later? Yeah, I did feel bad about it, honestly. I could have handled it differently, like now, like I just could explain like I am right now. I should have handled it differently. But at that moment, I was like, you know, it's like I was just feeling annoyed. I was feeling pressured. I'm like, you know, I was like, you know, I don't need this. Christian Nepali, he's back, buddy. All right, welcome back. Hit that like button if you didn't. I got 15, 4 people on. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Did you subscribe yet? I appreciate it because we're at 500 plus. We're at 507 right now. So yeah, that's where we're at, man. So yeah, that's where I go with that subject. By the way, like I said, you know, but I'm not. I'm not against Jesus. I think it's a beautiful story. Um, I think a lot of it was left out, unfortunately. Why I was left out, I have my own thoughts and beliefs why I was left out, and that's where it gets a little like sticky and icky and stuff. Why, you know, it has a lot to do, I think, with the churches or with the church that was in charge back then. That's what I personally believe. That's like, well, we don't need this. Take that out. Oh, we don't need this. Let's leave that out. And I was that kind of person that would ask why, why is this out? Why is this not explained? Why is this? And when the people didn't have the answers for me anymore, they would just tell me, "Don't ask those questions." Well, why shouldn't? Or just don't ask. Why shouldn't I ask those questions? And their answer was right away, like, "You shut the fuck up, or you're gonna go to hell, or you deny Christ, and like you're like this, like that was their only answer, right away. It was the typical, like the defense. You're questioning. No, I'm not questioning. Like I'm just asking why. I'm curious. There's questions. A lot of people have questions. Why is it like this? Why is it like that? I was always the kind of kid like, well, about dinosaurs and stuff. Why did dinosaurs go away? What happened? Like the simplest term was, well, God didn't want them anymore. God didn't want them anymore. I was like, okay, well, that's things like, well, the devil put them there. The devil buried them over there. That was the simple explanation for people to tell me things. I'm like, come on. And I was a little kid, man. I was like 4 or 5 years old. I'm like, come on. And I was me. This little kid going, come on, man. You're telling me that, really? Have I heard about the city of Mars? I heard about that like back when, I don't want to say when the internet was new, but basically when the internet was still in its infancy, like as far as like what it is now. So I would say back in like maybe 98 or something like that. We were messing around at work. We had a computer out in the warehouse, and we're checking out views supposedly of Mars, and we're checking out like little pictures or whatever, or like that, like and some haven't been removed, by the way. But there was one that was like a face of a sphinx or something like that. It was kind of interesting. Man, it probably is. I don't know. I don't know if it's a real thing or not. I mean, what can we prove it? You know what I mean? I'm still questioning right now about the astronauts that went out. They went out to the moon and came back. I was like, dude, they got out there pretty fast and came back really fast, by the way. And there was a video of somebody talking about, yeah, they went out there with like hardly any fuel, with that little capsule, because it takes all that fuel with those rockets just to break the atmosphere. But then they went with all that way and came back real fast. Where's all that fuel in that capsule? I'm all, you know what I mean? Those are the things you question. But anyways, I'm just saying. They're planning to send wealthy business and politicians to go up there. I'm not sure what, but it's going to be handpicked. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Eventually, when it gets built, I'm sure it is. In other words, they're planning for a doomsday. Yeah, I'm sure they are, dude. I mean, just like, I think, who is it? Is Zuckerberg? He owns one of those islands. He owns one of those Hawaiian islands and stuff like that. It's private. They have the money. Sino Harry wants to know, am I Republican or Democrat? Can I ask you? Does it matter? Does it matter if I'm on the right or I'm on the left? They are both parts of the same body. So let me ask you this: what are you, and why does it matter? And then I'll answer you. I'll answer your question. I'll be honest, by the way. So come back and answer me that. What are you, and why does it matter? What I am. There you go. Patricio Olivero, 5032. Oh, I didn't know you were a rocket scientist. A rocket scientist? No. I never said I was a rocket scientist. Never said I was a rocket scientist. I just wonder things. That's all. I wonder how things happen. Patricio Olivero. I'm gonna think about it. Think about it. Think about it. The last time astronauts went out there, how long did it take them to get out there? So Cedar Harris says, I'm an ICE agent. Oh, right on. Good for you, bro. And then Cino Harry says, I look like a person who would support Biden. No. Why do I look like a person who would support Biden? Why is that? So, because I look like I support Biden and you're a nice agent, you would come on here. I mean, does that even make sense? Come on, dude. Is that the kind of trolling you're coming with? Oh, dude, come on, dude. Why don't you just fucking say what you are, please? And ICE says this, by the way. What a fucking clown. You're a clown, dude. You're a clown. You need to answer the question, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You fucking clown. Hit that like button, by the way. Make it 17, by the way, just for that shit. But no, I didn't support Biden. And I don't support Trump either. He's a piece of shit. And Biden was just a puppet that they had out there, wheel him out there. And then fucking, they saw that they weren't going to fucking win anyway. So they fucking said, oh, we're going to put Kamala. Let's put Kamala. And now it's just fucking flopped right in their fucking faces. Right? So, there you go. Thank you for like, by the way. Appreciate it. See no Harry. Nah, dude. I don't support either one of them. Honestly, I'm fed up with both of them. By the way, we need how it used to be before. We need more parties. We need both the Democrats to break up and really get their shit straight, and we need the Republicans showing right now what happened. This whole thing that happened right now, because it's showing right now. It's showing right now who MAGA or they're really loyal to. And they're not loyal to America. So I'll say this again. It wasn't about making America great. It wasn't about America first. It's only about America. America only. And America only it should be. Period. It should be America only for Americans only. Period. Okay? I'll repeat it again. America only for Americans only. So that means do it the right way. Do it the right way. You're welcome to come to this country, but do it the right way. Do the proper steps, and that's it. There's no problem. That's what this country was founded on. But do it legally. Do it the right way, and that's it. Live the dream. Period. How to conquer America? Brother, it's been happening. Haven't you looked? It's happening already. How to kick Americans out of America? You can't. But it's happening already. It's been happening. How to America become a huge new restaurant? I don't know. I have no idea what even that is, brother. Can you explain what that is? I don't even know what that is. What is Hindu Rashna? I have to look that up.
With fresh organic produce everywhere, it's a bit like a wellness retreat.
Don't carry the weird stuff like this.
Oh, we've got your weird stuff covered.
And that's the thing, though. I lose people because I say, you know, people ask me, and I'll say it. I'll be honest. What I think, what I feel. I'm not afraid to say what I feel. I mean, that's what happened on Facebook. People, oh, he said this. Oh my God, did you hear that? Oh, yeah. I'm a grown ass man with my own fucking thoughts and ideas and feelings, whatever, you know. But just like you do. But I respect what you think and feel. I'm not gonna hold that in contempt against you. I'm like, hey, I just don't get people sometimes, man. It's like people think that everybody should think the same as they do for some reason. Like that self entitlement, like, hey, you need to think like I do, or you're against me. And if you don't, we're gonna cancel you. We're gonna get rid of you. We're gonna do this. And like, no, dude. I believe in the Second Amendment. I believe in the First Amendment, freedom of speech, Second Amendment. I believe in the Constitution. That's what this country was founded on. Sorry, guys. I lost my train of thought here. I was trying to check my messenger, see if I can get messages. See if it's finally working here. Yeah, it's not working, man. I don't know what the hell's up. I tried updating already. It's just like not showing my messages. Huh. Oh, anyways, I'll see what Hindu. I'll tell you what, this AI, man, YouTube's like going on a lot with the AI channels with music. It's pretty cool. Hindu. Oh, Hindu Russia. Okay. Hindu Russia, meaning Hindu nation, is the political and ideological concept of establishing India as a state formerly based on Hindu civilization, culture, and values, often promoted by organizations by like RSS. It seeks redefine Indian national identity as inseparable from Hindu identity. Okay, now why do you have to bring that here to America? Let me ask you this: why can't you just have it in India, where it's concentrated over there? Why do you want it over here? I mean, the whole thing about America, I mean, the whole mentality about America is it's the melting pot. I mean, it's a melting pot. It melts together. It's supposed to mesh together, you know, not like take over and like, you know, okay, we're gonna take over. We just want this. We want Hindu. Oh, we want Muslim. Oh, we want Jewish. Oh, we want all like, you know, Christian. Or we want this. You know, why? We're supposed to mesh together and just be Americans. Period. That's the thing that people are missing. Yes, you can have your identity, you can have this, and this, but you're an American. Your religion, your ideology, your politics are separate. You're still American, and that's it. America first, America only. But then everything else is separate. There was a thing that we said church and state are separate. That I'm a Jew? No, I'm not a Jew, bro. You're way the fuck off on that one. That I'm a Jew. America has all the qualities for a second India. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm curious to see why Icy Boy says I'm a Jew. I don't know. He says I'm a Jew. If you only knew. Colonialism by the East will be started. Okay, well, if you say so. I mean, colonialism has already been here, brother. I don't know what you're talking about. Colonialism will be started. It already has started. It already has been going. It did start in the East. It came from the East, came in here, and it's going all the way west. And it's going all the way back west, and it's going to meet to China, bro. You all speak English to no native language. It's just business language. You're just a British Israeli vessel state. Okay, well, that's your opinion. You're just a British Israeli vessel state. All right. And what are you? Icy ice boy. Icy ice boy. Not an opinion, a fact. The founding father of your nation, there was two different things they wanted. Okay, well, come on, let's go. What was the two different things that they wanted? One wanted to farm a nation. Okay, what else they wanted? Since you know so much about the founding fathers, please say it. Maybe we might agree on something. Bring it. The other wanted corporate BS, business, and evil ones won. Okay. The evil ones won. And who were the good ones? If those are evil ones. I'm interested, please. If America was actually what is indeed to be, it would be a good nation. Okay. What is your definition of a good nation? Is there such a thing as a good nation right now? Anywhere in this world? Because I think we're kind of agreeing on the same thing without not agreeing. But go ahead. I think we're threading on the same kind of subject without going to the same subject because you accuse me of being something that I'm not. That's what you came with, that energy right there, calling me a Jew. So come on, bring it. Sorry if I came like no, it's all right. No, you didn't come like an asshole. You just came with that energy. But no, go ahead. We're coming with the same. I like these conversations, by the way. I like it. Come on. These are the conversations I really want on this channel, by the way. So I like your energy. I like it. Just bring in more. I like it. I like where this is coming, bro. Because I think we're coming from the same thing. If you're talking about how the founding fathers and everything, yeah, it's showing. And this is what I've been trying to tell people. But people are too busy, distracted by too many things. So, yeah, I like your way of thought, man. Well, the bad one, yeah. The bad one, yeah. That's the one people don't want to talk about, I know. This is the bad one. Okay, was Alexander Hamilton, in my opinion. Okay. Now, let me ask you this. This is where we're going to agree or disagree. Is the bad one in the back of the $1 bill? Just asking you. It'd be a yes or no in your opinion. If the back is the bad one in the back of the $1 bill, because that's been my question since I was like a 4-year-old. I swear to God. I asked somebody a long time ago. What's this on the back of a dollar bill? Why is this on the back of a dollar bill? I know you're familiar. Here's a $10 bill. No, I know Hamilton's on a $10 bill, but I'm asking you. On a $1 bill. There's there's a picture. There's actually whatever you want to call it, a picture or whatever. There is a picture on the left hand. If you turn the $1 bill over on the left hand side, there is something on there. Without telling you what it is, if you know what it is, are those the bad people? Because I've asked different people, and depending who you ask, they tell me those are the good guys, and other people tell me those are the bad guys. And they're neither what people think it is. So that's why I'm kind of asking you without telling you what I think or what I believe. If you get what I'm saying. No, not them. But they're kind of infiltrated, okay? Without going into it, without giving titles, okay? Because I don't want to give titles, because then people get lost in translation with the titles and the names, you know. But no, not them, not them. But they were infiltrated. But again, because it was some of them that I've asked, and they're some of the ones that have told me that those people are the bad people, not them, but those people in that organization have told me that there's people in that picture are the bad people, and quote unquote very bad people actually. Yeah, kind of. If you want to give them that title, that's the most common name that they get, but it gets lost in translation because that's a broad spectrum, that name, but right there. And then again, evil evil is a perspective with those people. They don't believe in evil. That's just a title that they're given. Because they came from the East. Those ideologies and everything came from the East. And they carried over to this land here. And to make a nation here. And it's just not a nation, it's the whole continent. From the northern hemisphere all the way down to the southern hemisphere. I don't know, man. You tell me. That's what we started this conversation with. Yeah, I don't know. You tell me. But see, by naming them that though, dude, you're generalizing the whole group, and I don't think it's just them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really not fair to those people. Because there's just people that are just practice that religion and they're not part of it. You know what I'm saying? But there's people within that religion that are like, you know what? It breaks off. It gets real iffy, real touchy, man, real sensitive too. People get uncomfortable with these topics, man. I love these conversations because these are things that I've actually have like just it's been like it's kind of like they've been revealed to me, you know, like little by little by little by little by little throughout the decades. Not just like within a couple books or a couple videos on YouTube or whatever. It's just been like, gradually been like just going, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm 19. I get called crazy and mentally ill for talking like this. Yeah, that's the first thing that's gonna happen. I agree. That's why I don't talk about it, bro. Skull Knight. What do I think about them? I really don't have anything to say about them. Really, I mean, what can I say about them? Like I said, when you say that, you're generalizing the whole group. You can't generalize the whole group. That's the problem right there. You generalize the whole group. It's like saying the Christians or the Catholics or the Hindus or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're generalizing the whole group. Yeah, I responded because I mean, you asked me a question. I can't specifically say, because I mean, I can't just say a whole group. Yeah, I did read that book, by the way, or parts of it. I didn't read the whole thing. I did read of it. Bobby Ace's Eye and Skull Knight. Yeah, I did read about it. Bobby says hello from Australia. Well, hello from San Diego, California. No, I'm not friends with her. All right. Well, welcome from Iceland. Welcome to, thank you for stopping by. And those interesting conversations, by the way. See, when you get in an argument, see what I mean? You came off, saying, what you wanted to say, and we had a conversation. Surprised? Open the mind, Don't have it closed to talk. I wanted to hear what you had to say, and I like that. Say, hey, at least you responded. Forward. Yeah, I read that book. I've read many books, man. Doesn't mean that I believe every book I read. I've read some books because, like, okay, I'll read it, okay, and some books I had to put down, and then I came back and read it again later on, read the rest of it. I'm like, okay, then I understood some stuff, and then some stuff I didn't agree with. I'm like, okay, it was what it was. What am I gonna do? Argue with a book? Tiny, hi again. I was here yesterday. Oh, you're here many times. I know you are. And then I know I like to stay stupid stuff like that. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? It's stuff they don't teach you. Tiny, I said hi too. How you doing? Um, yeah, like I said, I read all kinds of. Oh, I used to read a lot. I used to read a lot. Let me turn off this fan, dude. It's getting cold. I used to read a lot before my stroke. Now my attention span is not, like there anymore. I used to like watching documentaries and stuff, history, a lot, history documentaries and stuff about different um what do you call it? Sorry, I can't think right now. About ancient oh god, I can't think. My stroke, guys. Ancient cultures. Cultures are actually I can't think of the word. Not cultures. Anyways, you guys know what I'm saying, guys. Come on. Um, okay, well, good. No problem. Thank you. You're welcome to come anytime. 7 o'clock. You know that. Okay, there you go. Ancient civilizations. There we go. I'm just like ancient civilizations and how they come to, and how they just kind of just like got took over by other civilizations. How they got like taken over and like adapted by other civilizations. Hence religions. How they came about and became other religions, and like how they meshed together and they changed the names of certain things, and you know what I mean. And they all they all mixed together, guys. So it's interesting. That's why I don't like to generalize certain groups, because when you do that, you're like generalizing. You can't just blame one certain group of certain things. There's people like hiding underneath titles and stuff. So this gentleman right here, Icy Boy, I hope you come back. I hope you like. I hope you subscribe, because I like to have some more conversations with you. If you're 19 years old, man, you're like really wise beyond your years already, my man. You really are. because it took me generations, it took me decades to get to where you're coming from. Part of it was because I didn't have access to the knowledge. Okay, I have access to the knowledge. Now with technology, with the internet and stuff, you know, it's wide open. Hey man, well, fucking hit it real hard for me, dude. Because right now I'm abstaining right now. And thank you for the subscription. I really appreciate it. And you're always more than welcome to stop by here. And the conversations. I really, I enjoy conversations like this. I don't have the privilege of having conversations like this because it stirs people's emotions a lot. So I stay clear of conversations like this. I don't know if you saw how I was like kind of like okay, I was kind of like hesitant, like okay, let's see where you're coming from and stuff. You know what I mean? Tyler Berkey, I said hi again for like the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth time. I said hi, 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 hi. So yeah, yeah, I get it. Expo says, yeah, I get it personally. I try to stay by hear people out. Yeah, I mean, that's the way to really. I mean, for me, that's the way to really like. Because if you're just gonna be, it's just a waste of energy, man. Arguing all the time. You know what I mean? You're not gonna convince other people. You never are. Really. That's what I've learned. You're not gonna convince people, and it's not your job or me. It's my sorry, I have my set already. My things I know that already. I can always learn new things. I can always be taught. You know, I can always like be shown things differently and stuff. Like, oh, okay, So I always enjoy good conversations. Oh, excuse me. It's how the game. See, that's my blood sugar. It's low. 69. It's it's dropped. I gotta eat something. It's how the game in life is coded. It's diversity. Diversity is everything, including opinions. Yes. Grace Kathleen Brooks says hi. Hello, Grace. How you doing? And I agree with you. Life is always a changing thing. You know what I'm saying? Life is always. It's not just set in stone. Life is also constantly just a changing thing. You know what I mean? It's like time. We think time is just like a set thing, like it's just a linear thing, but it's not. It's just in our reality, in a third dimension, reality just goes a certain way, right? But it really isn't. I mean, once you think in a different dimension, the fourth dimension, time can go back, it can go up, it can go down. It's like, but we're just not. We're not geared that way. We're geared in the third dimension. But if we were geared in the fourth dimension, it goes in, it goes back, it goes different ways and stuff. So that's why can't ideas go that way? Not everybody's meant to wake up. That's why chosen ones exist, and I agree with that. You know, I I I agree with that 100%, my brother. Not everybody is woken up. A lot of people choose to be asleep, and they choose to just focus on the material things or on social media or on on just distractions in the world. And they just don't see what's going on right now with what's going on with the world. I see what's going on with the world. The world is shifting right now. I mean, the future is happening right in front of our eyes. And you're a youngster. You're 19 years old. I'm gonna be gone by what's happening right now. I mean, right now, I used to like sci-fi so much. Like that's why I like all these Marvel movies and everything. Because when I was a little boy, I used to like watching. I used to like reading all these comic books, and then they started happening like the movies, like Star Wars and the X-Men and all this stuff. I'm like, oh wow, it's like. But then like the technology started changing, right, with AI and everything in movies, and like it's happening right now. It's starting to happen as we speak right now. The world is changing, and you got to change with the world, or you're going to be left behind. And the only thing I can do is just pay attention to how much the world is changing right now with the politics and with the stock market and how the technology is making a move right now with I don't know, man. It's just like it's hard to explain. And once you start going into it, you start seeing how much it's making an effect in life. I have skills to feed my family without their system. Well, there you go. That's good. And I've told that to people. If you know how to start a fire, how to purify water, how to make a shelter, how to hunt, how to fish, dude, you're steps ahead of everybody. Because once that collapse happens, be ready, be ready, because you're not gonna be able to like to go shopping and do this and stuff, and shit's gonna go crazy, man. Oh, you're just a conspiracy theory. But hold on, give me a minute. I gotta get ready because my sugar's low. And then what happens is, because 70 is a threshold, and what happens is you start getting shaky and stuff like that. It's hard to explain. So I have to go real quick and go wash my hands, and I have to get something first to eat. All right. So give me a minute. All right. All right. Back. Don't go away. That's my wife calling, guys. I'm gonna have to hang up this. But yeah, I didn't want to like hang out the chat and stuff. Relying on fragile system isn't good. I know how to hunt, fish, make wood, cabin. That's good, man. That's like seriously, that's good. That's things I want to teach my kids, man. Like they're so into the cell phone and everything. I said, hey, once you have an EMP or whatever, you're not gonna be able to shop, man. You're not gonna be able to buy stuff. You know, they talk about cashless society and all this stuff, but I gotta drink some orange juice or something. Yeah, I can't get Messenger on this. I'm gonna have to like log off and like use that to talk to my wife. I just like have this. I don't know why. Yeah, it's 65. Some orange juice. I get something to eat. 5 people on, 20 likes, man. It's a good conversation. But I gotta talk to my wife, guys. I'm gonna end this stream right now, and maybe I'll come back after I get off. All right, guys. Sorry. Thank you for everybody. An hour and 40 minutes. I hope I got some subscribes, some likes. I had some good conversation. Icy boy, please come back, man. You're the kind of people I really like talking to, man. And like, you know, I hope you come back. Um, so yeah, you have a good night. I really like to talk about Iceland too. By the way, um, um, I looked up Iceland, dude, and I really like about what Iceland's done and their politics and stuff. So we'll talk about that next. All right, all right. Peace out, brother. Take care. I'm gonna go call my wife. Take care.